What's next for Coach Collins? Off-season workouts and the eventual cherry and white game coming up in April.
We're here at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium, where right behind us, Wake Forest and Temple are warming up on the field before participating in the Military Bowl this afternoon.
At 16-15 on the regular season, the Owls have only one way to get to March's big dance, and that's by winning the conference tournament.
On Sunday night, the gymnastics team arrived back at Temple right here at Pearson McGonigal. And despite their unforeseen adventure, the girls think that this has made them stronger and more competitive as a team.
In her 9-year stint on North Broad, Coach Tanya Cardoza has been at the forefront of an evolving women's basketball program.
With the depth at the Owls wide receiver position going into next season, Temple is looking forward to the experience that Coach Hickson will bring to the team.
Oh, yes, we do. We have football, soccer, field hockey, and even some basketball. The Owls were in full flight this past weekend, so let's jump right in. The gymnastics team left campus around 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon en route to a meet at the University of Pittsburgh. The girls were hoping to beat the storm coming their way, but Mother Nature had other plans. On a good day, this is a 5-hour ride, but the girls spent 30 hours stuck in a blizzard on the Pennsylvania Turnpike before being rescued by the National Guard. It was, of course, an eventful weekend.
The women's gymnastics team returned to a regular schedule on Monday after enduring a weekend that was anything but normal. 30 hours aboard a bus, halted by Blizzard Jonas, stranded on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in Somerset County, 80 miles outside of their destination of Pittsburgh. From the beginning of their trip on Friday afternoon to their eventual rescue on Saturday night, the team documented their adventure on their Twitter account, and it exploded on national news and social media.
In both directions, among those stranded are members of the Temple University women's gymnastics team.
It would just like ripple through the bus. Oh, we're on Philly News. Someone said that we had been in news in Colorado. Now we're on ESPN. Like, it was kind of just erupting and kind of crazy.
It was a difficult situation where the girls didn't know exactly when they would move again. They passed the time playing Uno and watching Disney movies, keeping each other calm until firefighters and the National Guard came to their rescue around 8 o'clock on Saturday night.
And nobody got overly excited. Nobody was too anxious about it or anything, but those 30 hours, I mean, we are so close now. So if we weren't bonded before, we're definitely bonded now.
It's never a good situation to be stuck in one spot, kind of terrifying. When the National Guard came with the MREs, that was definitely an experience.
On Sunday night, the gymnastics team arrived back at Temple right here at Pearson McGonigal. And despite their unforeseen adventure, the girls think that this has made them stronger and more competitive as a team.
It helps with the team morale when you're together and you're supporting each other, and that's what we need for competition, and that's what we need inside the gym as well, that they need to be supporting each other at all times.
It was a weekend to remember for the women's gymnastics team, but certainly not one they want to relive. After spending 30 hours stuck in a snowstorm, the girls are more than excited to get back out on the mats and make the most of the rest of their season.
Now, the ladies are viewing this past weekend as an unforeseen opportunity to rest, and they're more motivated than ever to do well in their upcoming meet this weekend at Westchester University. And the GPS says it should take an hour to get there, but that's weather permitting. It was December 13th when Jeff Collins landed at Philadelphia International Airport from Gainesville, Florida to take the head coaching job. And since then, he's not stopped running. A new staff, helicopter trips to see recruits, National Signing Day. In our first one-on-one interview with Collins, I had a chance to talk with him about his outlook as the Owls head into 2017.
It is a dream come true for me to be a head football coach.
When the opportunity on North Broad Street presented itself in December, Jeff Collins was quick to leave his position at the Swamp and head for the Sky.
When I first got the job, the number of text messages, emails about wanting to join the staff, A, because a lot of them knew me, but B, was because of Temple.
Collins is no stranger to success. In his time spent in the SEC, he was a part of programs that challenge players to be competitive in practice, translating to victories on the field. His two Florida defenses ranked 10th and 11th in scoring defense, helping fuel back-to-back SEC East Division titles, a recipe no different than his plans for Temple.
I mean, this is a top 20 championship program, and just making sure that people realize that Temple is the real deal. We're here to stay, and we're not just a two-year wonder. This is a program that is fighting to be nationally recognized, and it's going to happen.
As Jeff Collins and his family adjust to their new life in the city of brotherly love, he is looking forward to his first offseason on North Broad and building on the Owls championship program.
The culture that's been established here over the last 10 years, the championship culture, approaching every single day to be your absolute best. There's a standard that's been set here, and we're going to elevate that standard, whether it be on the football field, in the classroom, socially, spiritually. We're going to take our standard to the next level every single day.
As recruiting comes to an end, the Owls will continue their off-season workouts before the annual Cherry and White game in April. Temple will officially open their 2017 campaign on the road against Notre Dame on Saturday, September 2nd. You can catch my full sit-down with Coach Collins on owlsportsupdate.com. Road wins are hard to come by in college hoops. Just ask the Owls. Temple was 2-7 on the road heading into their matchup with Memphis over the weekend. The Owls won the first meeting between the two teams in Philly back in late January. Temple had trouble stopping the Tigers' charge out of the gate. First up, Memphis's Jeremiah Martin maneuvers a sweet spin around Quentin Rose to sink the layup, but the Owls don't let this one slip away. They pulled out the young gun. Shiz Alston sinks this bucket from beyond the arc, and then he does it again. Happy Valentine's Day. Rose comes up big. He shuffles this pass through traffic, and Moore picks it up, takes it in for the slam. He's able to capitalize and put the Owls up late in the second half. Memphis threatening a comeback as Randall shoots a long ball to put the Tigers within 9, and the Owls fend them off. Temple comes away victorious in this one over Memphis, 74-62. As this new chapter begins, Coach Collins is inspiring his team with the single-digit tough mentality. Historically, the Owls who wear single-digit jerseys represent all of the ideals that Temple football stands for. And speaking of, check this out. This was Delvon Randall ahead of the Cherry and White game on Friday night. The senior was awarded a single-digit jersey. Avery Williams was on hand to award his old number 2 to Randall, and Randall now joins 5 other teammates wearing single digits this upcoming fall. Along with Delvon, Owls who already rep the single digits include wide receivers Ventel Bryant and Keith Kirkwood, defensive back Sean Chandler, fullback Nick Sharga, and defensive lineman Jacob Martin. With training camp just around the corner, it will be an exciting fall for the Owls.